So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. Decent chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's found a way through. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Trippier finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Yeah, you'll need to...
And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they... Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. A header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Gonzalo Guedes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Spread neatly. Palmer. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Palmer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. It's a goal kick. Pack. Swift. Portsmouth finding their passes. Gonzalo Guedes. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He'll try to keep this alive. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes goes on a charge down the left. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gonzalo Guedes. And it's Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Mbappe! Very nicely done. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Palmer is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pack. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Palmer. Gonzalez. Tries to get it clear. Incoming delivery. It is a corner. Manchester United with the corner, there first. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Back into the middle. And claimed it back swiftly.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Ball's gone out of play. Caicedo. Now it's Palmer. Camavinga. And that's not going to reach. Manchester United have their second corner now. Di Marco is short. And he's in. Camavinga! Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pack. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets a good foot in there. Nico Gonzalez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Palmer. Now it's Messi. Palmer. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, well played, well played. Swift. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he was quick to react. Swift. And they can counter here. Gonzalo Guedes. Can he get it through? Oh, that's beautifully weighted. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicked it back promptly. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Gonzalo Guedes. Swift. Pack.
The attendance for this match
Passing
was
is crisp and sharp. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get... Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So the manager
13,
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on to replace him is number 52.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate.
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Gonzalo Guedes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 7, Kane.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Brown, oh that's fabulous. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Now this time surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
He is, and the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Nicely aimed pass. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Caicedo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to play him in. That's a decent clearance. Driving forward. Chooses to go crossfield. Trippier. And Bob. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Murphy. Aimed beyond the defence. And he shoots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And with that, the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's been shifted off it. Gonzalo Guedes. Now it's Palmer. Laurent gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back, whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Drives it in. Ugo Chukwu. Oh, this looks sharp. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now Anthony. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he latch onto this? That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He is through here. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Trippier wins the duel this time. Messi. And it's Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Nico Gonzalez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ugo Chukwu. And Worrell. Hannibal. Ugo Chukwu. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now this could be a chance. Anthony. Laurent. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Hannibal. That's really well manoeuvred. DiMarco cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Camavinga.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Worrell. Hannibal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anthony. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Tries to play it through. In with the challenge. Walker kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Played out to the right. Gonzalo Guedes. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. And it's Palmer. He shifted it to the flank. Cross goes in there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, terrible pass. Hannibal. Now Ugo Chukwu. Hannibal. Laurent knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Gonzalo Guedes. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
A quick reminder.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting them...
Palmer! Priceless from Palmer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The second half sparked straight into life. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Ugo Chukwu, Hannibal. Ugo Chukwu. Under an awful lot of pressure. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caicedo. Into the channel. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Gonzalo Guedes. Now it's Mbappe. Quality ball. Worrell. Now Ugo Chukwu. Hannibal.
The attendance for this match
So we've reached the hour mark.
29,950.
Anthony. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the
big header! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 64
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
That has certainly made things interesting. And a chance! Off the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ugo Chukwu. Laurent. Now Ugo Chukwu. Nicely aimed pass. DiMarco does well to get it back. Gonzalo Guedes. And it's Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Worrell. And Laurent. Hannibal. Anthony. That's a good ball out wide. Pinged towards the front line. Hannibal. And Laurent. And he's picked it up out wide. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Laurent receives it in a wide position. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Over to the left. Walker makes the interception. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Marcus Edwards. Number 11.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Coming on the field.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's made its way to him. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that might be...
Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That was good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Messi, can he get it through? Bob is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cleared away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Messi. No way through, so back it tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bob clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
That's the keeper's ball. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, what a ball! Big chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Manchester United... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that's well seen too. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Palmer. Lovely feet. And this is real chance! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Gonzalo Guedes. Camavinga. Ball swung in. And that has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw. Di Marco. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, nice touch. It's a good run down the right. And they've got rid. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. Now it's McBurney. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's McBurney. He's gone for goal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Distributed tidily. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's a key interception. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been anchored.
Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Gelhardt. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Great ball, and he's in here. He's in a good position. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Messi. For Palmer. And it's Gonzalez. Camavinga, and it's Palmer, and Caicedo, played out to the left flank, engages and forces him off the ball. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. And a change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Trippier wins the duel this time. Gelhardt. Now it's McBurney. Hull deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to go.
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, that's fabulous. Gonzalo Guedes goes steaming forward. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. He's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gelhardt. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Caicedo. That's good play. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
McBurney. Hadziametovic. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Searching pass he's played there. McNair can get it clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gelhardt.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has been cut short. Gonzalo Guedes threads one in. Now it's Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Palmer gets a foot in here. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Great vision. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Palmer. Number 15, Caicedo. Coming on the field, number
Again,
52.
with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest,
18.
but still no clear winner.
Listen, the
Substitutions
fans
taking
haven't
place.
given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's in a great position here. Cleared without complication. Has crossed into the middle. And Dijk gets it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hull do have a chance to counter here. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's played in low. And he's heaved it away. And he's been shifted off it.
There will be
And the counter is on. Keeper's got good distance on that. Deep into stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Gonzalo Guedes really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that has left him in a heap.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Nico Gonzalez. And it's Trippier. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Nico Gonzalez. Palmer. Trippier. And it's Messi. Grimes. Nice bit of trickery. Well timed, excellent interception. Strong running down that left flank. Looking for a runner. Mbappe gets into a good position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga finds himself offside. Nico Gonzalez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Mbappe! Palmer! Off the post! Good ball, good take. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Gonzalez. Palmer. Drop. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Grimes, out to the left it goes. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. And the keeper beats it away. Gonzalo Guedes. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoying. And the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Manchester United failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Everyone, please welcome our players.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Looking for options for movement. Gonzalo Guedes. Over to the other side. Lovely bit of skill. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in real chance! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 13.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Trippier. And it's Gonzalez. Goes for a shot!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
28,997.
Trippier. Nicely weighted ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one set.
Big header! He's got it all! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 64 minutes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So the manager can make a change
Coming on
for the first time in the
is
game here.
Number 14.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Caicedo has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution.
Rudoni.
Rudoni really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's cause for mild irritation. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. Oh, that's nice. And it's Trippier. Mbappe, and he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
73 minutes is number 10.
Coventry making another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a searching pass. And he's intervened well there.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Grimes. Oh, a delicate chip through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Chooses to go crossfield. Gonzalo Guedes.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Danger averted for now. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Played back to the goalkeeper. And that's a throw-in. That's Valverde. He's in a great position here. Delivery climbs up big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
I think we're just about done here. Oh, good spread. No, that's been intercepted. That's Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, look at the shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to belt it away. DiMarco. He's not got that quite right.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Punched away. That has not gone well. Grimes. This looks promising. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Coventry have it back and can go again. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Grimes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. Sport.